Looking for the perfect 55 plus retirement community that's flying under the radar? Well, SaddleBrook Ranch might just be the perfect fit for you. Built by Robeson, this community offers mega amenities, but also kind of a small town charm for its residents and perfect for snowbirds too. Now, speaking of snowbirds, I want you to stick around through the end of this video, and I'm going to show you a property that is lock and leave and perfect for part-time residents. Located northwest of Tucson, near the town of Oracle, which actually is not much of a town, but that's your address here at SaddleBrook Ranch. This community is a resort feel with kind of a little deserty meets the Wild West kind of vibe to it. Obviously, nobody's riding around on horseback here, but they do call it the ranch, the locals anyway. And this community, similar to maybe some of our others, Pebble Creek, for instance, Quail Creek, but it kind of flies under the radar because it's a little bit further out here. I think that's a perfect location to give you quiet and an enhanced sense of community within the resort itself. SaddleBrook Ranch is a part of the Robeson family of communities, as I mentioned earlier. They're known for their resort style. What does that mean? It means every day is like you're on vacation. We'll talk about some of the amenities in a minute, but what I want you to know is it's the same feel and same quality of our other Robeson communities in Arizona and Texas. And it is the lifestyle that many have come to expect from a Robeson community. It is guard gated and it is a 55 plus active adult community. Exactly what you've been looking for, but probably you didn't know it existed. So let's talk about the homes here at SaddleBrook Ranch. They've got a wide variety of options built by Robeson, of course. Everything from lock and leave villas all the way to very large 3,400 square feet luxury golf course homes, and then lots of good stuff in between. If you want a resale home, we've got some amazing options. Some of you guys I know prefer a resale over new, but then others of you only want a new home. They've got a beautiful model home complex here that we will show you when you come for your visit so that you can get an idea of all the floor plans, the look, the feel, figure out what it is that might work for you and your needs. But the construction quality is good and the pricing is great. Starting probably for the littlest villas, maybe close to 400-ish, and then on up to in the 1 millions for some of the bigger luxury homes. But you can find a very nice home 450 to 750,000. Again, depending on your size needs. Do you need a den? Do you need a third car garage for your golf cart? Those kind of things. We'll talk about all of that when we have a call. But lots of great options. The other thing I want to tell you is that Robeson generally does have some good quick move-in bargains. Now, there will be different incentives depending on the time of year and the day of the week that we show up. But I'm usually able to negotiate something for our clients that will be a benefit. As I tell you guys over and over, do not come for a visit without your realtor. Even if it's not my team and I, make sure you're represented. If you come just thinking, hey, we're going to check out this community for when we retire in 5 years, once you're in that database, you can never have representation. Trust me when I tell you, you're going to want and need that representation. We know how to get you the best incentives, the best sales price, the best interest rates, all of those things tied up in a neat little bow or your personalized transaction. So be sure to call me at the number below on the screen if you're thinking of making a visit. But they generally do have some really nice, what we call quick move-in homes that have pre-selected designer upgrades. nicely done upgrades. They're not going to have purple cabinets and, pink sinks or anything like that. They tastefully choose the options to suit those of you who say, I can't build a new home, it's too overwhelming. These choices work really well for people who need to move in the next 2 to 4 months and don't want the hassle of having to choose all those selections, fly back for another visit to go to the design center. So if that's something that interests you, let me know and I can get you the current list of quick move-ins. We can talk about the floor plans that might interest you. So now let's talk about my favorite thing, the amenities. Now, SaddleBrook Ranch has an amazing array of offerings, if you will. They have got to start with the beautiful clubhouse complex that will have meeting space and bar space, private dining rooms if you're going to have a get together, and a beautiful place to just hang out and have a drink, have your meal at the bar or at one of the beautiful tables with an amazing view out the window of a little lake with a beautiful fountain. Lots of offerings on their menu. I've never had a bad meal here yet. And today you can maybe hear, I don't know, we might edit this out, but they're getting ready for a concert. So I can hear the music off in the distance. There's always something going on there. Next, if you're a golfer, beautiful golf courses here to play, and that will meet your needs for the most part. If you like to play in a league or you like to play casually, that's going to be a great place for you. For my swimmer friends out there, indoor and outdoor resort style pools. So you've got an option. If it's a little chilly in the winter and you want to swim indoors, you can do that for lap swimmers. Outdoors, you could do your water aerobics, or you can just hang out during the day with a nice drink and maybe something to eat from where I'm sitting now, Ed's Dogs, which is kind of a little snack bar area where you can get quick orders. Maybe you want some chicken fingers or some wings or a burger or a hot dog or something. You can get that here. So that is a really nice option for those of you. Maybe you just finished playing pickleball and you want a snack, or you are at the pool and you want something to eat. You've got bocce courts here. You've got mega pickleball. We do have a little bit of tennis too for the tennis people. And then we haven't even talked about the fitness yet. Amazing fitness center and special rooms for exercise classes. But if you want to just pop in and enjoy some of the fitness offerings, maybe you like to do the treadmills or lift some weights, that is there for you. They also have a spa. I whisper because a spa is so special. You guys know when I get excited, I have to whisper. But the spa is an amazing place where you can go have an afternoon massage and then take your golf cart home and crash with a good book or a movie for the evening. That is great to have it on site. One of the other things that people enjoy here, one of many, of course, is the Arts and Crafts Center. What I like about Robeson Communities is they don't have just a little room where it's multi-purpose and you bring your tote with your project, for whatever thing you're working on. No. Here at SaddleBrook Ranch, they do have dedicated spaces. They've got pottery, they've got painting, they've got quilting, jewelry making, woodworking, all of those things. So if you like to make jewelry, you don't have to do that at home on your kitchen table. You can come down here in that studio and work on projects there with other like-minded people. Really a fun thing for my artsy friends. And maybe if you've never been artsy, you should check it out when you get here because you might find they are doing cool stuff that you didn't even know existed. For me, it's fusion glass. I can't wait to do some fusion glass projects. I never knew that was a thing until I started visiting the Robeson properties and found out fusion glass is a thing. So you might enjoy that. Also here, dog park. So if you've got four-legged friends and you want to come give them a good runaround in real life grass, they've got two sections, one for big dogs, one for little dogs. Great way for you to meet other dog people in your community and let your dogs make friends with other pets as well. So in SaddleBrook Ranch, one thing I forgot to mention so far is clubs. They've got a huge list of clubs here, along with other social activities, and they've got concerts. They even have dances for those of you who like to dance. Always something going on here at the ranch, and a great way to socialize and meet people right in your own community, and then simply drive your golf cart home for the night. What a fun opportunity. So, speaking of lock and leave, welcome to my newest listing here in SaddleBrook Ranch. This is one of the Robeson Villas. These homes are much loved by many. That sounds like something off a greeting card, doesn't it? But this home is greeting card worthy. It is that nice. This is the Berea model, which is just over 1,800 square feet. And this one listed at only $525,000. It does feature everything that a regular home does, but the beauty of the villas is you don't have any maintenance. See what I mean about lock and leave? That means lock the door and leave. So if you're a snowbird or if you're a year-round visitor and you just like to travel a lot, you don't ever have to worry about maintenance. You don't have to have a yard guy. You don't have to worry about painting or, the plants being maintained. All of that is taken care of by a low HOA fee every month. Now, in that HOA fee includes your maintenance, but also the use of all the wonderful amenities here at SaddleBrook Ranch. So let's take a look inside this home and I'll kind of walk you through. So to give you the grand tour today, real quick, we're going to walk through. Come in the front door, just like any other front door. You're not going to realize that you are in an attached home. When I say attached, only at the roof. You've got, I think it's either a 6 or 12-inch air gap between your wall and the neighbors. So you don't share a wall. This isn't 1960s condos, you guys. This is a real home with no maintenance. So you have a nice entry. There will be off to the right-hand side a beautiful den. You can make that your office, your TV room, whatever you like. Then you've got a very nice guest suite with an ensuite bathroom. Perfect for guests. And you guys know when you move to Arizona, you're going to have a lot of guests. Then coming into this space that we're in now, a beautiful, large, great room space, perfect for entertaining. And I'm going to show you some more outside entertaining spaces here shortly. But you can have people over for dinner or drinks or play cards, whatever you like. You've got plenty of room here. You've got a really good-sized kitchen, plenty of cabinetry, along with gas range. I know a lot of you guys ask me, is SaddleBrook Ranch a gas community? Yes, it is. You can have your gas appliances here super easy. Now, there is a very nice master suite with separate toilet room, dual sinks, and everybody's favorite in this model, a giant shower, which is exactly what most of us are looking for. Zero entry, but it does have a door, so you're not going to get cold in there. I kind of like that. It's cozy, but it's big enough. Then, just a second, I'm going to take you to the outside spaces. So, outdoor living space all year round. In the winter, you can have the shades down. In the spring and summer, have the shades up. Or if you want to hide the afternoon sun, put those shades down. It is a multi-purpose area. You can barbecue, you could read a book out here, you could take a nap. If you have a little pet, there is a little grassy space, which would be a great spot for your pet if you don't want to have to take them on, multiple walks per day. They can have a little play space out there, or you can walk them in the neighborhood. This is a very walkable neighborhood. But what I want you to know is SaddleBrook Ranch is definitely an underrated community because it kind of flies under the radar. A lot of people don't realize that it's even here. Everybody calls me about Pebble Creek, in Goodyear, in the Phoenix area, well, the new construction options are not that good there. They are still building a few of these villas, but they're going to have a view of warehouses and the 303 freeway. Here in SaddleBrook Ranch, this home and all of the others enjoyed peace and quiet. It is quiet as can be. There is no airplane noise. There is virtually no noise other than an occasional golf cart that goes back and forth. Super quiet, dark sky at night for my telescope friends. But people don't know this place exists. I'm here to get the word out to tell you guys this is one of my favorite communities. And these villa homes, for many, are a favorite home type to buy. If you're single, if you're not single, and again, maybe you like to turn the key and go somewhere for 3 weeks or 3 months or 6 months, this is a perfect setup for you. So if you'd like to know more about this special property that I've just listed, or any of the homes available in SaddleBrook Ranch, please give me a call at the number below on the screen. We will schedule a time for a Zoom and really talk about your needs, and I can go in depth about this neighborhood that I love so much. I'm excited to talk to you soon.